तिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. Welcome to all of you for today's session. Today we are going to discuss Isopanishad, so mantra 9. So mantra 9. We'll begin from mantra 9. Just I'm sharing. अंधं तमः प्रविशन्ति ये विद्यामुपासते अंधं तमः प्रविशन्ति ये विद्यामुपासते ततो भूय इव ते तमो ततो भूय इव ते तमो यावु विद्यामृता या उ विद्यायामृताः या उ विद्यायामृताः। Those who engage in the culture of nescient activities shall enter into the darkest region of ignorance. Worse still are those engaged in the culture of so-called knowledge. So in this mantra it is said that those who practice avidya, avidyam upasate, ye avidyam upasate, those who practice avidya. So andham tamaha pravishanti, they enter into the darkest regions of this entire creation. Tataha bhuya ivate तमो या उ विद्यया Vidyayam rataha. Vidyayam rataha. What is the meaning of this? Words still are those engaged in the culture of so-called knowledge. So, bhui yuvate yuvatamu. So, what is we are going to explain? So, those who practice avidya, they will be definitely going to andhatamaha. But those who practice so-called vidya, still they are worse. Worse still those who engage in this. Let us see in the purport. More clarification is given. This mantra offers a comparative study of vidya and avidya. Avidya or ignorance is undoubtedly dangerous. But vidya or knowledge is even dangerous. So-called vidya, like material science, what we are learning now on the name of vidya, is completely dangerous. Is even more dangerous when mistaken or misguided. This mantra of Sri Upanishad is more applicable today than at any time in the past. Modern civilization has advanced considerably in the field of mass education, but the result is that people are more unhappy than ever before because of the stress placed on material advancement to the exclusion of the most important part of life, the spiritual aspect. Whatever vidya are taught in our universities, in our colleges, is really very dangerous. There is no spiritual knowledge. Completely all the spiritual knowledge is bereft from that modern education, and people are going through that. They're all very unhappy. They're all very unhappy. And and they so they on the name of Vidya and spiritual slaughterhouse. It is completely a spiritual slaughterhouse because we learn all the material science, maths, physics, chemistry. Like example, we learn chemistry, so many elements. All these elements, we study that periodic tables and characteristics of all the elements and specialities and so many things we learn. But what is the value of that education? What is the value of that education? Because so we don't know the creator of that. Like we study different elements, hydrogen and oxygen. So H2O, two molecules of hydrogen and one molecule of oxygen. So is are two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen. Together they are giving water. This kind of things we study. But actually, to be frank, all this study is completely bereft of the real knowledge. About Krishna, we don't study. We don't study because of this. Since we are not studying about Krishna, the creator, we don't know. So this is not useful actually. Modern education is making everyone atheist completely from the childhood. So they are only exposed to this kind of knowledge which is given by scientists. They think that science and scientists are the ultimate authority to gain knowledge, and books written by them are the ultimate authority, they think. But actually, what is the value of their knowledge? Their knowledge is simply based upon pratyaksha and anumana pramanas. Yes, and also defective. So defective Shabda Pramana. because their knowledge, whatever is produced from senses and based upon some logic. Logic. This both, so senses and logic in a defective person, in a conditioned jiva. So who is having four defects. Brahma Pramada Karna Pati Parlipsa. So such a person's senses are imperfect and his logic is also having the cheating tendency. His logic is having the cheating tendency. His intelligence is polluted with cheating. So that's why we can't expect their knowledge is perfect. On top of that, there is no clue about Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead, Supreme Creator. They think that everything coming from the matter. So matter comes from matter, they say. But no. So matter comes from life. This is, and life comes from life. Matter comes from life. Life also comes from life. That is Krishna. Matter and life both are coming from life. Krishna is having the life, and from him this soul is coming, spirit soul, and also matter is also coming. His external energy is matter. So many unanswered questions. They have some intermediate results, like we have because of their research, some some objects like fan, TV, mobiles. But by seeing this creation of these scientists, we develop so much faith on them. And whatever the glittering things is simply yesterday I was telling. It is just a transforming the art. So transforming the energy from one form to another form. And we are giving so much credit for that. But actually the real creation, they don't know at all. Real creator, they don't know. And but still, so we have no and Shabda Pramana, so which is very systematically established and discussed. Defective, non-defective Shabda Pramana, Brahmadoshadi Rahita Shabda Pramana. That is nothing but Veda. Veda based upon that everything is created. This is this is the real Pramana actually. And this is not at all accepted by anyone. So scientists, most of the scientists, that's a problem actually. And we follow such a scientist and their education to work for them, work under them, or working in their direction. This is completely actually it is wasting of time. We are simply losing our time. One should follow Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam explains creation so perfectly. And but if you ask the modern scientist Big Bang theory, it is not complete. It is unresolved, and they had to. They say that invent and had to find the even the more details. But our scriptures that they are giving full knowledge, full understanding. So any sober person easily can understand that. So that's why we should accept Bhagavatam. As far as Vidya is concerned, the first mantra has explained very clearly that Supreme Lord is the proprietor of everything and that forgetfulness of this fact is ignorance. This is, yes, Ishavasya Sarvam Yatkinja Jagatyam Jagat. He is the ultimate proprietor. He created everything. Bhumirapa, Bhumirapa, Analo, Khammano Buddhirevacha. All this Binna Prakriti. So this is the Lord's external energy, separated energy. So from this, various things are manifesting. All these things very clearly explained in the Shastra. But that Shastric knowledge is not given from the childhood. So that's why Atmahana, Atmaha, the soul is killed because they have no information about the Supreme Personality of Godhead, proprietor. So if we are not following proprietor and not offering to him the results of their karma, ultimately they are all Atmahan and they are killer of their soul. The more a man forgets this fact of life, the more he is in darkness. In the view of this, a godless civilization directed toward the so called advancement of education is more dangerous than civilization in which most of people are less educated. Instead of educating people in this modern education, keeping them without this education is more better. This education is making them atheist actually. Completely, they are rejecting the authority of Shastras. So instead of that, not having this education is more better. Of the different classes of men, karmis, jnanis, and yogis, the karmis are those who are engaged in the activities of sense gratification. In the modern civilization, 99.9% of people are engaged in the activities of sense gratification under the flags of industrialism, economic development, altruism, political activism, and so on. Jivatma is being covered by avidya. It is emanating from, it is coming out from the Lord Mahavishnu when he glances on Prakriti. So then they enter into Prakriti. Prakriti got agitated. So 23 elements came. From that, Brahmandas are formed. Finally, so those Brahmandas, Lord is entering in the form of Garbhodak Sai Vishnu. Doing this, so Garbhodak Sai Vishnu, then after that further, Brahmaji's creation we can see from his Lotus novel. So then after that, we can see the Brahma is giving the subtle and gross bodies to Jivatmas. This philosophy should always remember. My kind request to all of you. Huh? My kind request to all of you, don't forget that. Where you should begin? Karanano Sai Vishnu, glancing on Prakriti. When Karanano Sai Vishnu desired to create Jagurhe Paurusham Rupam Bhagavan Mahadadibhi. So this Purusha Rupa is manifested when he desired to create. Then from his body, Prakriti comes. And from that Prakriti, so on his Prakriti, he is glancing. So when what will happen? Then Jivas are entering. Jivas, how they are, what is the position of Jivas at that time? These Jivas are covered with, these are all covered with what? Avidya. These Jivas are covered with Avidya. This is Avidya. See, you might be thinking so lightly, but actually, this is very important knowledge. You should know the proper system. When, what. Jivatma is always pure. This is Jivatma. This pure Jivatma is being covered by Avidya and also having the karma with it. So, like this, they are all lying in the body of this is karma, lying in the body of Mahavishnu. And Mahavishnu glances, innumerable souls like this, they all enter into Prakriti. And also, Kala Shakti also enters. Kala Shakti enters into Prakriti. Then Prakriti got hesitated when he glances. Then she is greeting 24 elements. And all these 24 elements participate and they form millions of Brahmandas like this. Millions of Brahmandas are formed. Now, where are the Jivatmas? Jivatmas are also distributed to all these Brahmandas. Kala Shakti, what it is doing? It is agitating Prakriti, and it is causing Prakriti to produce 24 elements. And even further creation also continued because of Kala Shakti only. So Kala is also what? When Lord Ganses, Kala starts. When he closes his eyes, Kala Shakti is stopped. So, but you want to find what is the beginning, but it's not possible. Time is also what? Is also like a timer, stopwatch. It is started and it is stopped. So you cannot understand beyond the that stage. That means beyond when time is stopped, then what is that state? That state you cannot understand by this mind. When Lord glances, then time begins. When Lord closes, time is finished. Is not stopped actually. So that's why what is the beginning, origin, like that they say, but it is not possible to understand. So these 23 elements, 24 elements are participating together and producing various Brahmandas. I'm explaining all this based upon Bhagavatam only. Second canto, fifth chapter, sixth chapter, third canto, fifth chapter, sixth chapter, based upon this. So, and also second canto, 10th chapter, 10th chapter. In all these chapters, we can see the discussion, whatever I'm saying. And these Brahmandas, Mahavishnu entering and he is filling each Brahmanda with half of his sweat. And of course, in this each Brahmanda, his 24 elements chunk also is there. And he appears and he fills that and he sleeps on this water. And he keeps this chunk in his stomach. Then after that, from his lotus navel, so one lotus flower is coming after 1,000 years. And here Brahma is appearing. In the stem, actually, there is so Virat Rupa. And all the planets also residing in him. Then this Brahmaji who appeared in this lotus, that Brahmaji will give for soul which is covered with avidya and karma. So for this Jivatma, he gives subtle and gross bodies. He gives like this, like false ego, chittam, intelligence, mind, senses, gross body, and sense objects like this. So many things he gives. This Jivatma, naturally what? Even Vedas are there available to him when it comes into this body and it gets this body. At that time, he getting opportunities of studying Vedas, but still it cannot become devotee by itself by studying Vedas or Vedic literature. Because this Jivatma being Tatastha Shakti, it cannot uh, it cannot believe or it cannot understand Krishna or Bhakti because Krishna and Bhakti are inconceivable uh, subject matter. But karma and mantras related to karma, they are all material. So that's why this Tarsa Shakti, which can understand false egos, chitta, intelligence, mind, which can perceive all these things, material objects. So it can also understand karma and it can believe karma. So that's why by nature, every Jivatma, conditioned Jivatma is karmi. Even it gets the Vedas, it can only believe in the karma kanda section only because karma is material, is matter. So it can, that's why it's a material thing. So that's why Jivatma can believe that. But Jivatma cannot put faith on something uh, superior to Tarsha Shakti, that is Bhagavan or Paramatma. But it can put faith on Paramatma or Bhagavan when it get Kripa actually. This Kripa is superior potency. This is Kripa is nothing but Bhakti, Bhakti Kripa. If when it gets, this is superior potency. With this potency, now it can believe or it can put faith on Bhagavan. So that's why by itself Jivatma cannot become devotee until unless there is it is going to get the Kripa. Otherwise, what? Without Kripa, Jivatma, from the beginningless to the endless, it will act like karmi only. It will do karma and get the results of karma and suffer like that. So, like this, it is keep on going. 99% of the people are engaged in the activities of sense gratification. What it do that Jivatma? It will do uh, sense gratification. For that, it needs money, and for that, it will do karma, dharma, artha, kama. And those who are following the scriptures, karmis, they follow so scriptures and they do only karma prescribed by Shastra so that they will not incur sin, they go to the Swarga. But still they will be falling from there also. Then what about the karmis, means avidya, that conditioned jivatma? If it is not following Shastra, then it will be mental speculation, it will do man-made systems. So it will create so many systems and it will follow that. Ultimately, it will incur sin because it is rejecting the Vedic injunctions. So they will be manufacturing so many philosophies. Now you have in the market millions of books, thousands and millions, crores of books. All are different types of material ideologies. So, but not only Bhagavatam is the perfect philosophy. Other than that, whatever man-made philosophies all are completely defective actually. They have so many types of sciences they introduced in industrialism. They introduced, there are so many methodologies, techniques, so many things. So economic development, altruism, like this, so many things they wrote, but no perfection in that. Definitely by following all those systems, Jivatma will get sin. It is implicated in the law of karma deeply. It is going to get so much trouble. So, but by doing karma also no problem, no use actually. As per Shastra, even it is a karma, what is the value of that? It is going maximum swarga and it is falling from there. But only the chance is what? So mercy from pure devotee. So if it get the association of pure devotees, then only it will turn towards the Lord. Otherwise, it will be continued actually. All these for endless time. All these activities are more or less based on satisfaction of the senses to the conclusion of the kind of God consciousness described in the first mantra. In the language of Bhagavad Gita, people who are engaged in the gross sense gratification are mudhas. Huh? Avajananti mam mudah. They don't know about Lord. The ass is a symbol of stupidity. Those who simply engage in profitless pursuits of sense gratification and worship avidya, according to what is the value of this modern science and modern education? You may say, Venugopal, you are using laptop, it is also made up of modern science. This modern science, they only created this. Why you are using then? Why you are using so much technology invented by modern sciences? See, Baba, here we are using, but we are not really interested in any kind of creating of all these. Since they are created, we just use for the purpose. But we are using this all this technology to remove technology, to finish technology, We use thorn to remove the thorn. We are using uh, laptops, technology, airplanes, and everything to reach out the people more and more. So to make them to understand Krishna is ultimate supreme proprietor. So everyone should surrender to him. Everyone should live material life also based upon his instructions, that is Varna and Ashrama, Chatur Varnam Maya Sishta Gunakarma Vibhagashaha. Ultimately, we want to train everyone in this whole world so into four Varnas. So we want to train the society into Varna and Ashramas based upon the rules and regulations of Varna and Ashrama. And we want to divide the society and we want to stop all the colleges and universities, whatever we are there, those colleges should be Varnashrama colleges. They all should become Varnashrama colleges. And there, how one is belong to one Varna should be decided and he should be trained perfectly based upon that Varna. And then after that, they all should be engaged as per their Varna in the society to do service to Vishnu. And always they should try to hear more. So majority of their time and energy to Krishna and Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, develop Suddha Bhakti and go back to Godhead. This is this is the thing. That's why we are using technologies. We don't want to promote this society and this kind of civilization further. To turn this civilization, we are there actually. You are understanding what I am saying. So that's why Prabhupada wanted. Not only Prabhupada, that's a practical. This mundane so-called, this advanced society will not go on further. It will be finished. What do you think? This science and technology will be evergreen and growing? It's not at all possible actually. It is a suicidal system. All the linear systems are all collapsible. In the control systems you learned or not? Anyone knows control system? Yes or no? You are not engineering students. So there is a closed system is always stable system. All the linear systems are failure system, unstable. So here what we are doing, we are everything digging out from the earth, like petrol, like subminerals, and so many things, and we are producing the so many objects, and which are not once again recycled back. So they are just lying as a dump on the surface of the earth and in the environment. Finally, they are disturbing the equilibrium state of the nature. So then unseasonal rains and unwanted calamities are started coming. And no proper rains on time. Rains are there, but no proper rains on time. So temperature is increasing so much. Cold is increasing so much. Diseases are increasing. Everyone is getting cancer. Because of this, so many unwanted rays are hitting the body. So many diseases are increasing. We feel proud of our modern medical science, but everyday hospitals are increasing and also so patients are increasing. What is the value of the modern medicine actually, which is completely collapsed system? Modern medicinal system is like a demonic system actually, demonic way of treating the diseases. It's absolutely. So this is a very, very a dangerous system actually. The symptomatic, like example, if you want to treat a cancer, cancer is also one kind of bacteria, micro entity, which is growing unwantedly, and it is eating the food of the body given to the body and growing unlimitedly. Cancer, so those uh, micro entities and developing further, and it is dangerous. So how they treat? They will kill all those cancer micro entities. Micro entities cause for cancer. Then also good bacteria for the body is also destroyed, finished everything. They make patient like a dead. Then after that, still he's surviving. So his immune system is gone. He has no immunity, any small diseases. So many so supporting systems are needed to get out from that disease. And also there are so many side effects when they give chemotherapy. All the good bacteria also died completely. His good cells also died. Cancer cells and good cells all are finished. So he's like a dead patient having so many side effects because it's prone to all the diseases body. Then whatever disease they get, they keep the one medicine. And further, if they get any side effect, further side effect, they give another medicine. If that is also giving another side effect, they give one more medicine. Like that, their knowledge is imperfect and they don't know the constitution of body. They don't know how to approach the body to make it healthy. And simply with their speculation, by seeing some symptoms, they keep on reacting for that. This is a useless way of dealing the nature. Body is also part of nature. Even in this material world also, even in this nature also, they invented wheels and industries and machines. Machines are producing so much pollution when they consume fuel, and that fuel is burning and waste is coming. And now that waste, that's a carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and so on. So, as a fluorochlorocarbons and so many things, they are destroying the atmosphere, polluting the air. Industries are releasing the unwanted chemicals, mixing with the rivers. Now the rivers are getting spoiled. They say that, oh, so rivers has to be cleaned now. And so for that, they say that they should use some chemicals to reduce the effect of this water, which is polluted water. They use some chemicals. And those chemicals, when they give some reaction. Then for the side effect. So then for that, they say that one more prescription they give. So like this, all this nonsense business. Their symptomatic approach. Whatever symptoms they see, negative symptoms, immediately they find some temporary solution, and that solution, along with that solution, there are so many negative symptoms. Once again, there is finding one more solution, and they feel that they are always busy and they are doing so much good for the society, and they are the busiest people. Yes, we are ready to face the problems which are coming in future. Now people are breathing this in the big cities like Delhi, Mumbai. So they are getting so many heart diseases, so many lung diseases, so breathing diseases. And then for that they will be finding some medicines. Oh, in your lungs there are so much carbon dioxide is deposited, and so much this is sulfur is deposited, or something. Then so to remove that, these tablets. And when they eat those tablets, then they have some another problem. Oh, you have this problem? Okay, no problem. I have another medicine. You take it. So they keep all the time their business unnecessary nonsense. So they say that yes, we are doing research. And for that, there is a lot of so many universities to continue further this symptomatic approach. So whatever the further problems are coming, to rectify that, and another one more person is becoming research scholar. Oh, my research. So I found the solution for this. But in this research, there is that solution is leading to another further side effects. And another scholar will come, so-called PhD scholar. He is doing the side effects of this solution, and he is finding another solution, and that solution is another problem, and another one more scholar. And they themselves begin that, oh, we are so advancing. What is this nonsense actually? This is completely useless and merciless approach. And only best approach is Daiva Varnashrama Dharma. Varna and Ashrama Dharma, and one should follow so simply based upon land and cows. How cows produce the cows are producing the enough fuel. How they have cow dung which can be used as so for cooking purpose. Cow dung cakes can be used for the cooking purpose, And cow dung can be used for the, even that ash is used for the, so curing this so much land, actually. Land treatment, it is very good, actually. And not only that, so much cow dung can be used by making compost, you can use it as a compost. It increases the microbes, good microbes, which help for the plants. And then these cows, they are giving the sufficient milk. What they are eating? They are not like so demanding something, just a simple grass. So they eat simply grass, where whenever you have the crops, like paddy crops you have, so you take paddy and give dry grass to that, it is happy with that. And it will eat that, it will produce cow dung, and which is useful for getting more paddy next year. And you are getting the sufficient paddy, fields nicely growing, and you take paddy and you give grass to this. And also it is giving the milk, and it is giving another calves, bulls, it is producing bulls, which are very powerful and they are helpful to plow the land. You don't need any tractor, you don't need any fuel, you don't need anything. Just by these cows, you can have so facility to plow the land. You can have sufficient milk. So by drinking this milk, your immune system will increase, because so cow, that's indigenous cows, they have so much values in their milk, in their ghee, in their curd, in their buttermilk, and all in their cow dung and in cow urine. So by accepting this, our body is getting the all the so needed microbes in our body, which can increase immunity of the body diseases are automatically cured, actually. Whatever unwanted things are there, by even cow urine is so best, it can cure cancer also. Practically we are seeing, actually, it can cure such a dangerous disease. These demonic doctors, they treat like a demonical way. They are killing the person by destroying all the immune system. They are demons, actually. Even for the heart surgery and all, they are all demons. Demonic way of dealing the patient. This approach is completely bogus. Don't go for modern hospitals for your health. This is useless. It's completely bogus. And also, these are all modern scientists and all these so-called industrialists. They are all thieves, actually. They are all cheaters. And they are all misguiding the innocent society. So now we have bulls. Bulls are plowing the land. And bullock cart, you can travel at least 10 to 15, 20 kilometers in a day. So enough that is, actually. You can get whatever needed things in within 20 kilometers range. Lord has created such a creation. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachate Purnasya Mahadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. This creation is like this. Lord has created like this. You have bulls for transportation. You have cows for producing the food. And you eat fully with cow drink milk. Don't use all these nonsense oils. These oils are all refined oils which are manufactured in the big factories at 1,000 degrees of centigrade, 1,500 degrees of centigrade. They are saturated, and the fats in their oil is completely heavily saturated. And that saturated fats which are going in your body, they will be deposited as it is, and they will not at all burned by your body temperature. But if you take cow ghee, and if you cook your vegetables in that cow ghee, and if you take even any amount of cow ghee, that fat is not at all dangerous for your body. That fat will burn very easily. If you do an Ekadasi Vrata, all the fat, whatever is there, it is burnt out and it is just supplying energy to the body. But the fat which is deposited in your body because of these heavy oils, saturated oils, is very dangerous. It will never, it's like a plastic dump in the on the earth surface. The same way this fat is like a dump in your body. It is very dangerous. So all this modern approach is bogus. Is go bogus, and modern universities are further we are engaged in this. These are all bogus, actually. Even the whatever the so-called social networks, like WhatsApp, Facebook, now artificial intelligence. It is another bogus. It's very dangerous. You have given freedom to machine to think and take decisions. Intelligence, artificial intelligence. One day it will become so demonic. It will beyond the expectation of human being, and it will become independent. Independent means in many systems, wherever you install the intelligence, it will take decisions artificially, which is uncontrollable, and there are so many problems are going to come. Like if you artificial machine you are training with artificial intelligence, if you train that machine so cruelly and bad way, it will be the worse than the anything in this creation. It will give all the wrong information to the society. It will make all wrong decisions. It will destroy everything. This is possible actually. So artificial intelligence, initially it is looking so nice, but actually it is very dangerous. So my point is like here, why? So this kind of nescience is completely soul-killing science. And this science is completely so worse than the ignorance, so-called science. It's completely everyone is got frustrated. We are thinking that we have ACs, air conditioning, and we are very luxurious life, but you are not working for yourself. There is no self-help. You are taking the machine's help. Because of that, you are getting the accumulation of chirby, fat in your body. Your physical working is gone. You are not going into sunlight. You are away from the nature and you are in the conditioned environment given by so-called industrialists. Finally, you became the most conditioned body you have. And because of that, this condition is increasing day by day, and they are creating the so many different so machines and objects for you, increasing your conditioning. And finally, you are simply puppet in their hands. They create such a hot environment because of pollution increasing, and then after that they are giving to you AC, air conditioning, and that is producing so many chlorofluorocarbons, and that is destroying the ozone layer, and ultraviolet rays are coming and they are hitting the body, and cancer is increasing. Then after that you are going to their hospitals, then after that you are getting the so this immune system is chemotherapy they give, your body is get destroyed. Then after that you are fully dependent whole life on them, because your immune system is completely destroyed by them. And for every disease you are going for this so many so medication, and then they are selling the medicine to you, and then you are conditioned by them. What is this nonsense? Is there any sense in this, my dears? Tell me, in this approach is there any sense? There is no sense. It's a nonsense. So that's why Prabhupada wanted, wherever we have center, immediately we should start Varnashrama college. Our devotees are also illusioned, actually. They are not at all understanding the teachings of Srila Prabhupada. The most unfortunate situation is the people who has to know the reality, their eyes are closed and they become blind, actually. And they are also hankering to work under the demons who are eating cow. And day and night on the name of corporate companies, simply they are wasting their life. They are not setting any good example. And they think that, oh, nice job. What is this useless? They eat cow meat and they are cheating. This corporate business is completely, corporates are completely big cheaters in the society. And they cheat, and you are working like a donkey for them and thinking that you are the best person. This is another illusion, actually. So devotee should not dependent on non-devotee devotees for their survival. Then he has no shraddha on the Lord, no faith on the Lord, and systems given by him. It's a fact. So devotees has to live based upon land and cows, simple living. They has to. For that, Prabhupada wanted devotees to start Varnashrama college and train them and then send. Some people, they tried without any training to these people, and they got burned, their hands, frustrated and finished, and they came back. All bad examples are set in the name of farm communities. Failure is set. But Prabhupada wanted Varnashrama college. Did you hear the word Varnashrama college till in your life, in this devotional life? That is unfortunate situation. Your leaders are also not training you properly. They are hiding the truth. I am saying boldly this. Because you go and you have folio in your hands, go and search Varnashrama college. Prabhupada wanted immediately, wherever we have center, we should have Varnashrama college, immediately should be started. Till now, there is no one Varnashrama college. Prabhupada has 4 movements in his whole plan. What is that? First, Sankirtan movement, temple worship movement, initiation movement. Fourth is classless society movement. First and foremost is Sankirtan. We keep on doing the Sankirtan on the roads. We are attracting the jivas by distributing books and by spreading the holy name. So then whoever is interested, we are bringing them to the temple. That's why temple worship, we are teaching the how to worship Lord, how to be clean, and what is Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. We are just explaining what is our philosophy, Bhakti philosophy. Then they get little seriousness. At least they are ready to chant. 2 hours of chanting, then we are giving initiation. This is the beginning of the bhakti process. So every devotee should be chanting 24 hours. So such a state, pure devotional platform, we should bring everyone. So 2 hours chanting is just a beginning. And then after that, these devotees, initiated devotees, has to be trained how to live in a community simple way, so that they can not depend, they should not dependent on the non-devotees, and they always in the association of devotees and practice. They always engage their energy in hearing Krishna Katha from Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, and they will be depending on the land and coast, so that they are always in the mode of goodness. So that mode of goodness is good for so hearing Krishna Katha. They can understand Krishna Katha as it is, otherwise they have all the misunderstandings and mental speculation. Nowadays, because they are not in mode of goodness, they are working in the past and ignorance filled environments. Because of that, because whole day they are with the non-devotees who are cheaters, and he is also practicing Rajasika thoughts to defend himself from that cheating, and he is engaged and he is driven into the mode of passion and ignorance, and he cannot. So that's why even he comes to the college, he is thinking, oh, this person spoke like this person want to take away my land, and he want to cheat like this. That only he will be thinking in that passion. What is hearing actually? Nobody is hearing in the class sitting, just drama. Because they are all agitated actually by past and ignorance, even all the day, 24 hours. So with that agitated mind, what they can hear actually, what they can understand. You ask questions now, what I am teaching, even 1% also answers will not come. Why? Because people are not in mode of goodness. That is the problem actually. That is only the problem. So what should we do then? People should be in the mode of goodness. But also they don't want to lose their faith on the modern scientist and technology. They're also illusioned actually. When you work for yourself, when you wash your own clothes and when you clean your floor by yourself, when you so husk your grains to get the rice, and if you when you grind your flour and when you produce your grains in the field, vegetables, you'll be fit. You use cows, and that cows is have so much medicinal values, cow dung, cow urine, and you stay with the cows, all your disease in your body is finished. And when you expose to the heat, your body is having the proper, so vitamin D and everything is working properly. Energy you will be getting when you walk on the land. Your negativity in the body is finished. You will be discharged completely from the negativity, and you are always peaceful, healthy. And you left everything and you accepted conditioned life given by the so-called imperfect, so who are imperfect, having imperfect senses, and who are having the 4 defects, such a people's guidance and leadership you accepted, and you are working with them, and you are thinking that you are so advanced. It is a useless. You are wrong, actually. You are completely, absolutely wrong. This is not the way to continue your devotional life. So, no pampering. Fact is fact. So, that's why our bhakti process is like this. By initially, everyone is, so before association of devotees, they are all simply maximum they can become karmis or vikarmis. And those people, next, what should be done when they get association? This is the one transcendental diagram. This diagram, if you learn, your life is perfect. Learn this diagram. I have a one right up. I sent transcendental diagram. This book did I share with you all? Yes or no? Tell me. Transcendental diagram did I share?
Yes,
Yes?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. But you people don't read that. I know that. That is unfortunate situation. You people don't utilize anything. What can we do then? Karmi, when he got association of devotee, he will enter into the Daiva Varnashrama. When Karmi get association of Gnani, he enter into the Nishkama Karma Yoga. So he should be in Daiva Varnashrama till what time? Till the time he get the Uttama Shraddhavan, that means Dhruv Shraddha, firm faith on Lord. Till the time you don't get firm faith on the Lord, you should do karma. Varnashrama Dharma. Karma means Varnashrama Dharma. And offer the result of that, give to the Lord. But when you got firm faith, you can leave. You are eligible to leave your karma. Because now you understood that you are servant of the Lord all the time. You want to serve Him. Then you come to the path of bhakti. You come to the path of bhakti. So this is path of bhakti. It's very practical, simple. Very simple. Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita is very simple. You are complex. Your thinking is complex because of passion. And you are always thinking it is difficult and complex. But it is very simple. Because goodness means simple. Whoever is in the goodness, it's very easy to understand. They can easily understand. Then firm faith, Shraddha. Then after that, Sadhu Sangha. Then after that, Bhajana Kriya. Then after that, Anadha Nivritti. Then Nishtha. Then Ruchi. Then Asakti. Then Bhava. Then Prema. Then Bhagavat Prapti. If you don't get firm faith, that means you are not fully surrendered. Now we are all not fully surrendered. We think that we are fully surrendered and we are in Anartha Nivritti doing so Bhajana Kriya and Anartha Nivritti. This is another illusion. Philosophically also they don't know. Another misfortune. You read that book, Transcendental Diagram, you'll understand. So we should be, that's why we are in Dayavarnashrama. That's why we say that Brahmachari, Gruhastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasi is what? Is Dayavarnashrama rules. And also Brahmana, only three things are missing. Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra. Three are missing. Five are there. Brahmachari, Gruhastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasi. So in this Dayavarnashrama area, what they should do? They should live in a peaceful environment based upon land and cows, have peaceful life. Okay. So what they do, I will explain here. So these people, what they do in this area, people. So they should divided into Varna and Ashrama based upon the Guna and Karma. So then after that, they should be practicing their duties, following their duties, and result of their duty should be offered to the Lord with love. Result of karma should be offered to the Lord with love because they want to get Krishna Prema. So that's why they should do practice from here only. Karma should offer to Lord with love. Then what will happen? Then after that, also They should be in association of devotees. Here, to develop firm faith is only our main goal. Intermediate goal, actually. It's not main goal, it's intermediate goal. To enter into this is a pure devotion path. So, firm faith they should develop. For that, what they should do? They should hear from pure devotees, not from Lunju Punju devotees who have no Shraddha on the Lord at all. Even they have very little Shraddha. You should not hear from them. Just they will say that you keep on enjoy your life and also you do little bhakti. Such a way they say. They are all, they by association of them, you never progress into your devotion. You should hear Krishna Katha from pure devotees. Glories of Krishna you should hear from pure devotees. Then you will get this Shraddha, faith. Glories of Krishna from where you should hear? From pure devotees, serious devotees. And also, you should practice sadhana as per your faith. But when you come to do direct devotion for 24 hours, Anya Vilasha Sunyangnana Karma Dinartho Anukulan Krishna Silla means direct devotion for 24 hours for pleasure of Krishna. If you come to the stage of this, then you can leave your karma also. Varna and Ashrama Dharma, you can leave it. Or otherwise, you practice what Varna and Ashrama only to set an example. Okay? So do the sadhana in this area. One should do the sadhana as per his Shraddha. Prabhupada said that at least 16 rounds. But actually, we should reach to the stage of 24 hours chanting Krishna's names. Maybe you do externally the activities of Varna and Ashrama. Huh? So, like this. So, that's why Prabhupada wanted this Varna Ashrama Dharma should be organized in our devotee community. Even one is beyond the this, that means he got firm faith and he is now fit to leave all the Varna and Ashrama. Still, he should follow Varna Ashrama to set an example to the society. And that's why this Varna Ashrama Dharma is very important, which is possible only by Varnashrama colleges. Varnashrama colleges they should have. By starting establishing Varnashrama college everywhere, it is possible, every center. You go and see in the Prabhupada's folio. How many times give a hit Varnashrama college, search for a Varnashrama college. So many hits will come, you see. But see, such as important procedure and important facts are completely is kept in a hidden. What is happening in this society? I'm getting surprised. Where we are going? Where we are going actually? Huh? This is a very unfortunate situation. Prabhupada, just 1 second. Who can read from here?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Dhanavad Pranam. Can I read, Prabhu?
Yes. Yes. Who is this?
Yeah. Lord
Yes,
Chaitanya,
yeah.
when Ramananda Roy brought this up, he said it was not possible in this age of to introduce this. Prabhupada, yes, not. He,
What happened? Hello? Someone others read?
sorry, Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Iha Bhaya. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was interested only on the spiritual platform. He had no idea of material side. He rejected material side. Sasvasta Rupa. But don't we do that also? Prabhupada, no. Our position is different. We are trying to implement Krishna consciousness in everything. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally took sannyasa. He rejected completely material. Niskinchana. But we are not going to Niskinchana. We are trying to we are trying to cement the troubled position of the dust. That is also in the prescription of Bhagavad Gita. We are not rejecting the whole society. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu rejected everything. The Iha Bhakya. Rejecting means I do not take much interest in this. Bahaya. It is external. He was simply interested in the internal, the spiritual. But our duty is that we shall arrange the external affairs also so nicely that one day they will come to the spiritual platform very easily, paving the way. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally like that. They have nothing to do with this material world. But we are preaching. Therefore, we must pow the situation in such a way that gradually they will be promoted to the spiritual plane, which is not required. Sutta
Spiritual
Varnasrama.
plane. One second.
Yes,
Spiritual plane means we all should understand that after Drashadda, this is spiritual plane.
Yes.
Pure devotional platform. Sadhu Sangha Bhajana Kriya. This is spiritual plane. So we should bring the people from Karmi to Dayavarnashrama, from there to pure devotional service. There they will be chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra always. Yes.
Varnasrama is not required. Prabhupada, not required. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu denied. I am not Brahmana. I am not Kshatriya. I am not this. I am not this. He rejected. But in the Bhagavad Gita, the Chadurvarnam Mayastram, Bhagavad Gita 4.13. So we are Krishna, preaching Krishna consciousness. It must be done. Hari Sauri. But in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's practical preaching, he only induced them to chant. Prabhupada, this is not possible for ordinary man. Hari Sauri. What? To simply induce people to chant? Prabhupada, him. Yes, Hari Sauri. He only introduced just chanting. But who will chant? Who will chant? But if they won't chant, then neither will they train up in the Varnasrama. That is easiest. Prabhupada, chanting will be there, but you cannot expect the people will chant like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They cannot even chant 16 rounds, and these rascals are going to be Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yes, Prabhu, stop. So here, Prabhupada is saying what he's saying. So, yeah, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu rejected Varnashrama when the discussion with the Rai Ramaran. He discussed Varnashrama, he rejected Varnashrama means what? He said Varnashrama is Iha Bahya, that means is external. But yes, we have to just, by that we cannot get the Krishna Prema by practicing Varnashrama. We do so direct devotion to the Lord, the Shravanam Kirtanam, chanting holy names. So that is the point Mahaprabhu said. We are also saying same thing. We need to bring the people into the Varnashrama Dharma to bring them into a mode of goodness and to get development of Dhrashraddha, firm faith. So they should, firm faith means Shastrartha Vishwasaha. That is possible when they are in the mode of goodness and they associate the pure devotees all the time and not work for the, not get associated of the non-devotees who are Rajas and Tamas having nature. So then they hear properly and develop Shraddha. Then they do chanting only 24 hours. This is a pure devotion service means what? Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anartha Nivritti, these are all stages of pure devotion only. Pure devotion means chanting, hearing. This is Navada Bhakti or 64 limbs doing 24 hours. So to raise the people to that only, we are taking the help of Daya Varnashram. We are not replacing that. This is a big misunderstanding in the society actually. They don't know what is the relationship between the Varnashram Dharma and what is pure devotion. Even they are thinking that chanting 2 hours with full focus mind, then this is a pure devotion. It is another wrong concept actually. Pure devotion means 24 hours direct devotion for Krishna's pleasure. Nobody is in that kind of platform. Okay. Next, somewhere else. Anyone else want to continue?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, can I read?
Yes.
The chanting will be there. Okay, next I read, sorry. Satsarupa, no, but if they at least will chant and take some prasada. Prabhupada, chanting will go on, that is not stopped. But at the same time, the Varnashrama Dharma must be established to make the way easy. Harish Shauri. Well, at least my own understanding was that the chanting was introduced in the age of Kali because Varnashrama is not possible. Prabhupada, because it will cleanse the mind. Chanting will not stop. Harishauri. So therefore, the chanting was introduced to replace all of the systems of Varnashrama and like that. Prabhupada, yes, it can replace. But who is going to replace it? The people are not so advanced. If you imitate Haridas Thakura to chant, it is not possible. Satsvarupa. We tell them go on with
chanting means what? 24 hours. See, Mahaprabhu said that we should do Anyabhilasha Sunya Gnana Karma Dhyanavruta Krishnanusilanam Bhakti Uttama. Uttam Bhakti we should do. Uttam Bhakti means what? 24 hours direct devotion. Gnana Karma Dhyanavruta means direct devotion. One should do direct devotion actually. Without doing direct devotion, we cannot. So that is the procedure for us to get the Krishna Prema. Uttama Bhakti we should do. And Sadhu Sangha Bhajana Kriya are the stages of pure devotion. This is another misconception actually. They are thinking that without pure devotion also you can just doing the already the Sadhu Sangha Bhajana Kriya and Anartha Nivritti stage. No. Anartha Nivritti stage you will be there when you do pure devotion. Sadhana Bhakti also should satisfy Anyabhilasha Sunya Gnana Karma Dhyanavruta Anukulan Krishna Silam. Prabhupada is saying that point only actually. It's not so easy actually. So if you want, you can hear my other lectures, Nectar of Devotion lectures. You'll understand what I am saying actually. So in Hindi also I'm teaching now. Evening and there are so many hundreds of lectures are there. So in this direction you can hear anything. Okay. So next we'll continue that. Yes, Mataji. Yes, please.
Yes, Prabhuji. Okay, I just lost. We tell them to go on with your job but chant also. Prabhupada. Yes. Thakaha apanara kaje. Bhakti Vinod Thakura. Apanara kaja ki. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu recommended sthane sthitaha. And if they do not remain in the sthana, then the Sahajiya chanting will come. Just like Sahajiyas also have got the beads, but they have got 3 dozen women. This kind of chanting will go on, just like our name withheld. He was not fit, just like our name.
Our name is one.
He was not fit for sannyasa.
His name was mentioned, but it is withheld because it's not good. That's why.
He was not fit for sannyasa, but he was given sannyasa. And 5 women he was attached and he disclosed. Therefore, Varnashrama Dharma is required. Simply show bottle will not do. So the Varnashrama Dharma should be introduced all over the world. And Satsarupa introduced starting with ISKCON community. Prabhupada, yes. Brahmana, Kshatriyas, there must be regular education. Harishauri, but in our community, if the being as we are training up as Vaishnavas, Prabhupada, yes, then Harishauri, then how will we be able to make divisions in our society? Prabhupada, Vaishnava is not so easy. The Varnashrama Dharma should be established to become a Vaishnava. It is not so easy to become Vaishnava.
Yeah, 1 second, Mataji. Becoming Vaishnava means what? You should come to the stage of full surrender. If you don't surrender fully, that means if you don't, full surrender means having firm faith. If you have no firm faith, you are not fully surrendered devotee and you are not a Vaishnava. Because Vaishnava means you should be at least having the full surrender and giving all your energy, time, and everything to the Krishna service. That is meaning of Vaishnava. That means, as per in our diagram, we should be here actually. We should be at least here after the firm faith. It is known as full surrender, and this is the Vaishnava platform. Coming to here is not so easy actually. So we should take the help of Daya Varnashrama. Yes. Yes, Mataji.
Harishauri, no, it's not a cheap thing. Prabhupada, yes, therefore this should be made. Vaishnava, to become Vaishnava is not so easy. If Vaishnava, to become Vaishnava is so easy, why so many fall down? Fall down, it is not easy. The sannyasa is for the highest qualified Brahmana. And simply by dressing like a Vaishnava, that is, fall down.
Simply, just we are wearing the tilak and dhoti, and now I am Vaishnava. No, becoming Vaishnava is not so easy. So Vaishnava means one should come to the pure devotional platform. So when he is saying these things, all February 14th, 1977, that means he is only saying, Prabhupada, there are so many fall downs. Why then? If we are all Vaishnavas and Vaishnava platform, he is saying in 1977, he started a movement in 1965 and 66. As the end of his Leelas in this earth planet, that's of February month, he is saying all his realizations, including it's not so easy actually. Varnashrama Dharma must be introduced, should be established to become a Vaishnava. It is not so easy to become a Vaishnava. So it's not so cheap actually. Therefore, this should be made. Vaishnava to become Vaishnava, it is not so easy. If Vaishnava to become Vaishnava is easy, why so many fall down? He is questioning to his disciples. So it should be, it must be introduced, but nobody is focusing. This is an unfortunate situation. Same, all the time mingling with people with Rajas and Tamas and getting so many reactions because of their bad association. And then after that, complaining with their so-called Siksha Gurus, and they are giving some patch-up symptomatic solutions. Symptomatic solutions we got habituated by the present so-called atheistic modern scientist approach is there with us also actually. Prabhuji, I have this problem, then what I should do? Then Prabhuji is giving one solution. It is getting another side effect. Then what is the problem? Because we have nuclear families and no proper health and no proper association, no proper water, there is no physical exercise for the body and everything, all the problems. And he give, oh, you have back pain problem, then you take this kind of approach and you sit like this. Then another problem, this problem, that problem, family problem, wife problem, working problem. Wife is working outside, then she's not coming on the time. Then he will be complaining to the Prabhuji. And then Prabhuji is saying, then you should do that. And then another problem, financial problem. What is this? Simply bogus approach. So whatever the standard approach we should follow. So that's what you all should do. Just hearing the story and going. No, you all should also do develop skills on how to introduce this Varnashrama. Then we need to train the people. Varnashrama college is needed. First of all, I request all of you to study speaking about Varnashrama Dharma. This book is compiled from Prabhupada's morning walks, room conversations, lectures, and his books. So this is compiled exclusively on the Varnashram Dharma from the Prabhupada's quotations. You bring this book, you take this book and you read it. I will send in the group. You read it. This is the first step for you. Then next step is you have to start learning the one occupation as per the traditional living on the earth. Like I learned Sanskrit, so even I am engineer. So you are also learning the some Ayurveda, some Jyotisha, some Vastu, some cow protection, some so farming like this. Then after that, you inspire the people in your community to do like that. So the reading this book and inspire them in your wherever classes you are taking, you inspire them. And they also should read this speaking about Varnashram Dharma book. Then they should develop the skills like that. And they will become the future Varnashrama college teachers. And then that temple should train the people through that Varnashrama college. Then people got trained and on the land how to live. So then they can be like that. Further communities will come. So you be in touch with me. I am minister for ISKCON Daivarnashram ministry. Okay. It is my foremost job. Only one alone is struggling with no team members, but definitely we will be. So, as a 50% of Srila Prabhupada's mission is establishing Daivarnashram Dharma. And I am now alone actually. So, let us will do this. Prabhupada's mission is stopped from there only. It should be once again restarted and continued. So all our temple preaching, temple construction, constructing temples, preaching, Sankirtan, book distribution should end up with the having the sustainable, so peaceful Vaishnava communities. That is the final shape of all our preaching activities. You preach the people and they are still in the cities with the non-devotees association and struggling for their getting 2 hours to do japa, then what is the value of our preaching? This is a big problem actually. Because Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, all these states are very pious states. And it is very in Bangalore and many places you can find this so many all traditional technologies. People should develop so knowledge and all this fuel and this bogus actually is finished. Fuel is also will be finished. Don't worry about that because that's not a renewable source. That is our everyday digging and finishing. What will be? Do you think it is unlimitedly it is going to come? Renewable energy is cow dung, cows. Cows they are giving dung and use that cow dung as a fuel for your cooking, and then after that give the grass to that, and it will give the gobar, and it is giving the increasing the fertility of the land. It's a closed cycle. Closed loop is stable. Everything is recycled. But digging out petrol and using for the vehicles and finished, they are all just now there is no recycling. What is coming out? Carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. Will you make them it as a petrol once again? It's not possible actually. It's completely so polluting the environment on top of that. All the plastic, when you bring out the petrol, you are making so many products from that polymers, plastics, so much petroleum, tar, this, that, so many things which are all are non-biodegradable objects and lying on the earth, and they are destroying the fertility of the earth, finishing the fertility of the earth. Creating radiations are coming from there. Bad gases are releasing from there continuously into the atmosphere. And people are breathing and getting so many diseases. What is this actually? This is not at all a right approach. So who has to lead this movement? So reversing. Anyway, this is also these systems, the political systems also wrong. So monarchy with the control of Brahmanas is the best way of the management systems, not the so-called democracy. Democracy is successful when all the members of the democratic voting people should be having the full knowledge about the leader and full understanding about the truth. Then only they can, and also everyone is participating, then only democracy will be perfect. But in this ignorant peoples, in the society, 90%, 80% are there who doesn't know what is their party and what their leader. And simply they are biased to the so many cheap things for the liquor and for the so meat and for the money and for the some small objects. They are selling their vote and electing the wrong leaders. And do you think this kind of management systems will be continued forever? It's simply your illusion actually. And they can give the good government for you. It's not at all possible. And nobody will be happy with this. So that's a lot of so rebel nature is increasing. Unsatisfaction is increasing in the people. That's why Sri Lanka gone with the people revolution. Pakistan gone. Yes or no? They all revolted. Now Nepal gone. Bangladesh has also gone. They ran behind the prime minister and so ran away from that prime minister. She ran away. Sri Lanka also, you all know, Sri Lanka story. Completely government failed. Pakistan also failed. Nepal failed. Do you think India is also so safe? No, nothing is safe. And there is a big war is going to come in this 2026 and 27. Be ready for that. Major destruction will come and people will turn back. So that's why wherever we have colleges, all colleges should be Varnashrama colleges. We should train this Varnashrama education. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra. Once again back. This is the way of the restarting the society. This is predicted by our acharyas. It is going to happen. If you have no faith, no problem. Be in the back seat. We are going to take it forward. What, Priya Mataji?
Prabhuji, war, Prabhuji?
Huh? Huh?
War? Where, Prabhu?
You are in Melkota, you be happy there. So with the worshipping Narasimhadev, he will be protecting you and chant Hare Krishna. Don't need to worry, huh? We are Melkota will be the safest place. Be there actually. Nobody is going to touch that. Remaining people will be finished.
Prabhuji, just one question. Yes, ma'am. So, in foreign, actually, in ISKCON communities, many devotees are working like that, Prabhuji, corporate jobs. And so, what is the starting point for them, Prabhu, to make this transition?
On starting reading, speaking about Varnashram Dharma book, and then developing skills. Next, we should collectively should try to start a Varnashrama college occasionally. That's everything actually I'm formulating and curriculum also. We should learn all the skills like how to make clothes, how to make food, how to produce food, and how to construct our house with local materials, and then read the Ayurveda very nicely so that Ayurveda is the best way to cure the diseases. Most of our energy is going to fight with the diseases only whole day and producing food. Have nice, good food and nice cow milk, healthy food without fertilizers and pesticides, and having the Ayurveda, because Ayurveda is also a neglected area actually. Intellectuals, they are not going, it is neglected, and also herbs are not recognized and not protected. So because of this pollution, their values, medicinal values are going down. So that we have to protect that science, which can give sufficient health to the people. Even now also so many places it's working very successfully. Even major diseases like cancer and so on so things are easily cured by these things. Very easily. And their approach is so nice, Ayurveda approach. And this science is completely removed from our day-to-day life. Previously, old mothers, grandmothers, they used to give for all the diseases, their homely medicines. Now nobody knows. Modern mothers, modern women, she doesn't know anything. Only she knows how to purchase tablets through the phone pay. This is very unfortunate situation actually. They lost their culture, their techniques, their traditions, because which is protecting our health and also is creating some good communal spirit. All the values are forgotten actually. We are running behind the suicidal society. So that's why, my dear mothers and fathers, you please give the value education to your children and try to don't get fear actually. Oh, this modern society is impossible. You are thinking that this modern way of lifestyle is so stable and it is going to save the whole society. It is your illusion. That means you don't have any faith on Krishna. Believing non-Krishna approved systems, so you are simply in an illusion and you have no faith on Lord actually. Truly speaking. Krishna is saying, Krishi Go Raksha Vanijyam Vaishya Karma Swabhavaji. In Bhagavad Gita, how is saying, Annat Bhavanti Bhutani Parjanyat Anna Sambhavaha. He is saying food is the cause for our existence. Our body is maintained because of food, and food is coming from the rains, and rains are because of Yajna. Yagnat Bhavati Parjanyo. Yajna karma samudbhava. So food is main important to maintain this body, and that food how to produce. Krishi Goraksha Vanijam Vaishya Karma Swabhavajam. By Krishi and Goraksha, land and cows. This is the way we should produce our food grains. And that food is only the medicine also. If you eat food as per the season, food is not just a food giving energy to your body, but it is also medicine for your body. This system is given to us through the Ayurveda. And what else you need? You have nice food and nice health, shelter. Shelter means what? You don't need to put AC and these things externally. You should construct your house in such a way natural ventilation will be there, and naturally, so sunlight is coming to your house, into your house, and everything is purified by natural. So sunlight enters. If in your house, everything is purified, and if air flows in a proper way, that's why Vastu is there, so that your house is very healthy to live, so that your whole life prana is properly maintained in your body because you are in such a house. And you are eating cow milk, and you are eating without having the fertilizers and pesticides, you are eating food, so that is very healthy, and you are working yourself. And you have the Ayurveda, which is very much given by the Lord. So who is the creator of this body, he gave the knowledge. That knowledge is a perfect knowledge to deal this body for the diseases. Then after that, you have Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam given to you to meditate and to develop firm faith on Lord, on Lord's glories. And then you develop firm faith and come out from this bodily platform. You realize, understand that you are Jiver Surupere Krishna and Nityadas. You are the servant of the Lord, and chant Hare Krishna and get Krishna Prema and go back. How simple this is. People are making so complex. So what we need? Nothing we need. We need simply so nice clothes, food, shelter, medicines, and then spiritual education. That's a Bhagavad Gita Bhagavat. Is it easy or not? Very easy. But Prabhupada is demonstrating that's a Varnashram must be implemented. Must be implemented. He's saying in 1977, February 14, and a final video you also watched. Prabhupada is saying, therefore, that's why Karanam Guna Sangasya, Varnashram must be there. You hear that. I'll send that video also. Just 2-3 days before of leaving, so this Earth planet, he was saying that. Okay, Prasad Prabhu, what do you have question?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Prabhu, I am an allopathic doctor, Prabhu.
That's why demonic way of dealing with things.
But I was completely agree with the side effects of drug and chemotherapy, all these things.
Yes.
But early cancer, if we can remove, that gives a better results, Prabhu. If you remove the cancers, if we identify the cancers and remove it early.
That means you want to say the operation is needed. Even there are so many techniques. I have practical people who can do, and hundreds and thousands of people cured. Even there is no need to remove any cancer things, even the part from the body. So all these things, even the size is reduced day by day. So such a treatment is there, which is completely based upon the herbs. Chemo powder, there are so many trees also there. This is that tree especially for curing the cancer cells only. And that name is also cancer only. That plant name is also. It was given in the very thousands of years back. That plant is recognized and it is given in the Shastra. I'm saying not only just cancer, even bypass surgery is also just a bogus actually. Because body naturally will be, if you cooperate with the body with the lifestyle, proper lifestyle, if you don't eat so much junk food, so body, heart itself, the naturally it is make the new roots actually. New branches will come in the new, wherever the blockages are there, then automatically, so the new branches will coming from there, from that, so vessels, veins and arteries. So the new paths are formed so that blood can flow. Body is having all the time it is looking to cure and make it perfect. That inbuilt, so curing capacity is kept in the body. You have to cooperate with that by having the proper lifestyle according to the nature. So the modern science and modern lifestyle is bekar actually. You are sleeping at the time of 1 o'clock, midnight. Do you think you are cooperating with your body? And this is the cause for the diseases. That means unregulated lifestyle, which is created by the modern society, is cause for the diseases. And food also, there is no food science, modern science symptomatic treatment, allopathy is a symptomatic treatment. They see the symptoms and then they react on that. Then after that, some side effect, then react on that. Then some side effect, then react on that. There is no global understanding of the body. How the constitution of body is kapha pitta vayu. It is made up of three dhatus actually. It is just, if you want to cure any disease, just to balance these three, kapha pitta vayu. In the body, there are so many diseases causing elements are there. That means virus and bacteria. Why they are not active? When kapha pitta vayu is disbalanced, then some virus will become active, which is going to harm. So then what is solution? Killing virus is not the solution. Making balance of kapha pitta vayu is the solution. So that virus is becoming inactive. Now what they are doing, they are killing the virus by giving them antibiotics and so and so. So then what will happen? That is giving the side effect. That is also creating the advantageous bacteria, and then another problem. Immune system is going down. And then after that, they say that to improve the immune system, they give another thing. Then it is getting another side effect. And then further, this is the medicine. And then they will give this many tablets. Like popcorns every day, we should eat the 20 tablets in the morning, afternoon, and evening. Because that is clearly indicating that their system is imperfect. They have this problem, that side effect, this tablet, that side effect, this tablet. What is this? It's completely demonic. It's completely demonic. And number of hospitals every day increasing. Nowadays, they have the targets in the big corporate hospitals. Every doctor should make 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs of bill. Otherwise, he will not be having any job. Then they are writing this test, that test. Do you think that whatever the machines are made, they are the proper machines? All the imperfect senses, and they are made with the imperfect knowledge. Then machines, the diagnosing machines are so nice, do you think? Is not at all actually. I am also biomedical engineer. I did biomedical engineering. I know all the equipments. All are imperfect. They have only limitations. Then they say, oh, I'm trying, we are doing this can be this, that can be that. Like big hangama for one disease. So this department, that department, 10 department people will come and on the one patient. And they are making like a marching. And all are confused actually. The patient and the attendants of the patient. What is happening to my... And like this, finally, oh, we are sorry. My mother died actually after the bypass surgery, finished. Nothing actually, just nicely laughing and happily she went inside the theater, operation theater, went for the surgery. It's a bogus surgery actually, it's completely useless. After that, I came to know details, so many things. So same that modern allopathy doctor himself gave us such a facts actually about the bypass surgery, because if you, when there is a dump is there in a city, so some garbage there, so you are removing from the people living place to the another place. So like that, if you operate the bypass, it is going to give the brain stroke. So heart attack because of the blockage, if you operate that, it will lead to the brain stroke. My mother also got brain stroke. She left her body. So that's why these are all completely bogus, Prabhuji. I have no doubt in that modern system allopathy is completely bogus. No doubt in that. You may feel sorry for that. So I am boldly saying actually, it's imperfect. That's why Ayurveda is best, but Ayurveda is lacking because of no intellectuals are going there. So everyone is just neglecting that. Shastra, they are not learning, and they are also depending on all the modern half Ayurveda, maybe less than that. 20% Ayurveda, everything is like modern way only there. So that's why we need to revive our techniques, our knowledge. People, they say that in the olden days, people are not at all happy, so many diseases. No. When Britishers attacked on India, then India became so weak in health and everything because of they're killing the cows and they are introducing all the nonsense things. So all the wine and this and machinery technology, day by day, they reduce the people's health. Now people are more diseased actually. in this advanced, do you say that now everyone is diabetic patient? Almost all, 70 to 80% of society is diabetic patients. Heart attacks, cancers increased or decreased? Unlimitedly increased actually. Medical shops are increased or not? Hospitals are increased or not? This is indicating that all that cesarean is another bogus. They will create for the money to make the bills. They keep on creating the unnecessary things. Oh, this is a baby is turned like this. You should be operated immediately. All this is a cheating. Most because they don't think it's a cheating also because it's necessary. They are trained like that. And they has to do that. Their education is like that. Prasad Prabhu. You are which doctor? Which specialist?
Gastrosurgeon.
Huh? Gastrosurgeon.
Gastrosurgeon.
Oh, acha, acha. Where, Prabhu? In Kerala?
Cochin. Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, Prabhu, sorry.
Sorry, no. Don't-
I can't compromise actually. Rajasri Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandat Pranam.
Pranam Mataji.
Prabhuji, actually, all of us, so many of us are working, and sometimes we don't have the choice whether to work under devotee, non-devotee, because for sustenance. And
Yes.
if I have to think about the vision of Prabhupada they were talking of, so for land and cows, I'll have to work for many years under a non-devotee in order to acquire the wealth to acquire that land and cows. So how can we get around this, Prabhu?
Yeah. If you want now land also artificial real estate business is a bogus business. This is another fraud actually. They they take a piece of land and they do construction of one building and they say now land prices they purchase for the 10 lakhs. They say now for giving one small construction, making a small road, then it is 1 crore. That property 10 lakhs become 1 crore. Overnight it will become 10 crores. It's completely and now because of this artificial, it's inflation actually. Value is inflated actually. It's not properly regulated actually. Nobody is regulated. Even government is also so happy. If value is increased, then so selling and purchasing in both ways, it is getting a lot of tax actually. Okay, let it be. They are also not regulating. Then what? Land price is artificially reached to the sky actually. Nobody is doing anything with the land. Simply they are saying that my land is 50 crores. 1 acre land, I have 50 crores. Like that, they keep on saying. What do you do with that? Nothing. It's a bogus actually. But these are all will be finished by when there is a war. Wait for that. It is going to come. And then Lord will give the good lesson for everyone. By that, anyway, you have to. So not only that, it is possible. First of all, start reading. It's not hopeless. It's not a hopeless mission. What I am explaining. What you have to do, you have to start first of all understanding the vision of Srila Prabhupada by studying, speaking about Varnashrama Dharma book. It's not like the 10 rupees japmala you take and chant Hare Krishna. That is quite easy to live on the land. You need the 10 crores to get the land. Or at least nowadays, with 1 crore, you need to get the 1 acre of land. So, but to practice that life, you think it's difficult, but Krishna is going to give the possible atmosphere actually very soon. Because we get finished, all the doors will be locked. You will be having the only one way to come back. So that peace will be created actually very soon. Wait for that. Prabhupada also said, and predictions also there, and also this is an unsustainable system. It will be destabilized very soon. Geopolitics also rapidly is turning. So aggression is increasing between the countries. And all the people are trying to, that means business war is going on already. Heavy war is going. You might be not be knowing. So nowadays war means what? Financial war, economical war. So tariffs, through the tariffs, they are already fighting so much. So one country is trying to ban another country's products and their economy. And this will turn when the frustration is increased into the physical war. War long back it is going on already. So this kind of situation, people are not stable and happy. If we are able to create such a peaceful and nice environment, millions of people will come and join. The preaching rate will increase like extraordinarily. So now individuals, you are all, what you should do? You should study speaking about Varnashram Dharma book, and you learn any traditional education, any vidya like Ayurveda, Vastu, Jyotisha, or otherwise wherever the nearby Goshalas are there, how to care the cows and how to cure the diseases and how to construct the houses with the local materials. And like this kind of what we need: food, we need cloth, we need shelter, we need health. Then after that, education, spiritual education. Finish. For this to we land on this we need this only. And then after that, so whatever the sciences are there, arts and crafts. So I compiled also one curriculum for the Varnashrama. I will share with that also. So you can see that curriculum areas you can also develop research in that area. Now we start taking up one area like cow production or like the management, traditional management, dharma, or otherwise, so Ayurveda, or otherwise Jyotisha, or otherwise Vastu, like that. One area you should take up and develop skills in that. Because future survival, it is good for you. So sadhus, whatever they speak truth. So they know what is going to happen in future. Try to understand this. This is not my words. So it's the Acharya's words, Srila Prabhupada's words. He will not speak so easily. Varnashram must be implemented, he is saying. Everywhere. You just go and see in 1974, he was saying, wherever we have our center, there should be immediately start Varnashrama college. Why it is not started? Because we have no people to do work on that area, train the people. But you are all South Indians and coming from the good culture, you have good understanding and you can do good research and good curriculums you can develop. So that's why we have hope from this batch also. Some students will come up forward. I'm also traveling and preaching to many places in north, south, and also different places. Now previously there's a lot of negativity is there in our society also. Varnashram means people used to close their ears, but now they are not doing that. But it is very important mission. That is the way. So we should organize our society. Yes, Uttara Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. You said 3 movements by Srila Prabhupada. One is Sankirtan.
4. Sankirtan movement, temple worship movement, initiation movement. So 4th one is classless society. Means what? You may think, oh, classless means there is no Varnashrama. Classless means spiritually we have no classes. We are all devotees of Krishna. But materially we have Varna. So he explains in that elaboration. Classless society he wrote because this is presented to the Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel in 1949 by Srila Prabhupada. Classless, because at that time people are very much interested in the classless society. So he is introducing classless society. In what basis? We are all servants of Krishna. That's why no classes. But bodily we are all different. That's why we have classes. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
So you can understand, you can go and read the letters to Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Indira, Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, Babu Rajendra Prasad. So like this, so many people he wrote, explaining what should be what should be done in the society. And also he has written so many things in the purpose. People are neglecting this. It's not good at all. Don't be hopeless. Okay, next. This is very exclusive. I took this class for all of you. It's very important, most important thing. Now onwards, if anyone say Varnashram is impossible, don't hear them actually. You inform to me that person name. I want to know that person. Okay. You do that. Please. Kabir Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Pranam.
Please share your mail ID and the contact, Prabhu, so that we can be in touch with you for
Note
further.
it 6394
63
560896 is a complaint box for
6394
speaking against Varna. 6394
yes, Prabhu.
560
560
896.
896. Mail ID, Prabhu.
Mail ID, I will write it.
Yes, Prabhu. Please. Thank you, Prabhu.
You people please hear Golok Vani channel. You will understand what is Shuddha Bhakti, and also you'll understand need of Varnashma Dharma.
Yeah, I already subscribed, Prabhu. Follow the channel.
Also, please hear.
Yes, Prabhu. Sure.
This is VNKI, Venki, dot PDAVLLI, Pedavalli, @gmail.com. Okay.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Yes. Priya Mataji, tell me.
Prabhuji, just that people have 6-figure, 7-figure salaries, Prabhu, and in dollars. So if we're expecting that they will leave those jobs to do, and I just don't see how they will make that transition. That's all. Why they will leave those money?
Don't care for them. Movement will be started with the intelligence, not with the followers. They are all followers. If they feel better life here, then they will all leave and come. Wait for the, don't look for the such a, so less intelligent people. Gather with the super intelligent people and go with that, go with them. Movement will not wait for such a people actually. Yes, Mataji, Uttara Mataji.
So, Prabhuji, sir, not just I'm just saying, Prabhuji, just in Melbourne, just the situation, Prabhu, is people live far from the temple. Prabhupada put the temple in one area, Prabhu, very rich suburb. Now if the highest person level of advancement is to live far away, make so much money and buy house next to the temple. If a person buys house next to the temple, Prabhu, you are considered as so really
Most
high
advanced
level.
dude.
So that is like there's a great race for that, and so much it's and that too so many problems in that area, Prabhuji. Neighbors they don't like. So yeah, so this is the situation there.
Better you
And
came out.
almost
You came out from there. It's a good. Be happy in the Mail Kotai. Okay. You are the most fortunate soul. Don't miss that. Huh? Are you missing that life?
Melbourne, I was in ashram, Prabhuji, so I was not in that situation.
Now you are not missing, na? You are settled in Mail Kotai or not?
Yes, Prabhu, I'm settled in Melkote.
Be happy with there.
I don't know if missing or not. Miss ISKCON devotees a lot. Good to me.
Huh? Missing ISKCON devotees. Achha, you preach in your village. Down actually there are so many people are there. Then all will become ISKCON devotees. Wherever you are there, you have purity and ability, Bhakti Shakti, then devotees will be created. Uttara Mataji.
How many Varnashrama colleges we have, Prabhu?
0.
So,
I am traveling to now last 2 years I am working on this. So inspiring people, and now small teams are coming up in the bigger different temples. Because it's not an easy job also, na? It's a very tough job actually. It's a 50% of mission.
yes.
So yes. It's there, Mataji, where it is there?
Melkote.
Melkota it is there, Varnashrama College.
No, I'm
ISKCON
sorry.
temple is there.
Someone
ISKCON.
asked a question whether there's ISKCON in Melkote, so I said yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, Melkota it is there. Varnashrama College is not there, na? All the manuscripts are there. You should just try to work on the manuscripts and traditional sciences. Ayurveda, your husband is also doing Ayurveda. He knows Ayurveda. So we should train to the devotees also. So those sciences and technology and all these are all very important actually. Those, because that knowledge and that experts we lose them, then it's very difficult also for us. Lakshmi Tatachar, I was learning from him Sanskrit. Now he left
Really,
his mom.
Prabhuji? My
Yes,
Prabhu
Mataji.
is his disciple. Oh my God. Very well.
I used to go to their house. Ananta, you know Ananta, his son,
Yes,
younger
Prabhu,
son.
of course.
He's my friend actually.
He's still here here only.
I know. Tell him that Venugopal is there giving class to you.
Oh God. Yes, Prabhuji, definitely.
And his elder son is in Mysore University, is working.
My
Right?
story, yes, yes, yes.
Yes. Very good.
Wow. Wow.
I came to one time festival also there. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
I worked in Bangalore. I used to go there regularly.
Oh.
Melkote is a nice place actually. There you have land so cheap actually still. So much land is there and so greenery land.
Prabhuji,
Yes.
can my Prabhu talk to you for 1 minute or later on?
After the class we'll
After the
speak.
class, okay, Hari.
Puja Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranams.
Pranam Mataji.
This Varnashrama colleges is very interesting and inspiring.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
long back, we had a class arranged in Chennai where I was fortunate to participate, and they were talking about these communities. It was a wonderful session, and it is very
By
interesting.
whom?
Learning
Urmila.
from Prabhuji.
Who take the class?
I'm not sure who. I was very new to the system then, so I don't remember who exactly.
Mataji or for who?
Prabhuji. It was said Prabhu.
In Chennai.
Yes, this was about
When? How many years back?
10, 11 years back, Prabhuji.
Oh, 10, 11 years back. Okay, then. Okay.
Yeah. So I was just thinking, should we form a network where if there is a devotee who's got a huge farm, in fact, I know of one who lives close to a place called Pudukkottai. It's
Yes.
a farmland. He's got
Yes.
very many acres and he's not got the proper guidance. So maybe
Yes.
if we can form a network and then set up channels, then probably they can be guided well. So
Yes.
yes,
Yes,
Prabhu.
sure. So people, individuals, because mainly what we have to have a teams actually. Now you are connected to Chennai temple or you some other temple?
I'm connected to Sri Rangam, Prabhuji. I was there in
Oh, it's a Srirangam. Who is there actually? I forgot his
his name
name.
is Nandaputra, Prabhu.
Actually, yeah. So they everywhere we need to have teams, Mataji. What you have to do, it's
இருக்கு
not a
சொல்லுங்க
one person job. What we have to do, we have to first study speaking about Varnashram Dharma book, and then after that, regularly, once in a 2 weeks, 1 hour or 2 hour you should take, and one chapter if you study. And then after next stage is developing skills in one area, selecting one area of the one area means cover production or land, that means agriculture or vastu or something like that. One area you should take up and do keep on researching, and such a team can coordinate with our ministry actually. So we can help, and you can give if people can give report, and then we can give guidance. Then those teams will be gathering necessary skills to start Varnashrama college to train the people, and also we can work in the villages also. So gathering the, like, so many things are there, Mataji. So whenever I'll take a special exclusive session, or otherwise you can go to my IDVM channel. So please visit that channel. There are the several lectures actually. So need of Daivarnashma Dharma for the aspirants of pure devotion. So I presented one, and also what is Varnashrama College, what is Varnashrama research teams, how this plan should be implemented. Everything I discussed. Kindly visit IDVM. This is a channel actually. Okay, IDVM channel. There you can find so many things.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Uttara Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, in Gokul Dham in Belgaum, they have
Yes.
40 acres of land, and we
Yeah,
visit.
Bhakti Rasamrama is exclusive now. He's trying. They're trying to set up a Gurukul and also farm, and he is giving lot of energy.
Bhakti
So
Ras.
Bhakti Rasamrita.
Yes, we visited very beautiful it is. And then what about this eco village Govardhan Prabhu?
That is like a more mainly for the preaching purpose of the Western Smita. That's different. That's not so much of community development is not there. They do some agriculture and farming, but community development is not there. Like you can see, like Kormagram, Bhakti Maharaj in the near Srikakulam in Andhra Pradesh. That is community actually. And Nandagram, In the Gujarat, they are also having some community, so devotee communities. But my point is, before starting a community, should train the people in the different aspects of the life living on land with cows. Then that will be successful. It's possible actually. First of all, you may not immediately tomorrow implement the society, community. Just to start thinking, just to start. So building the confidence, and you will become more loyal servant of Prabhupada also by accepting wholeheartedly this. You have, you should have zero faith on the modern systems and full faith on Krishna and Prabhupada and his statements and the systems given by the Prabhupada. So that is representing your Devata, Sura. Believing the non-devotee systems is Asura. Asura mentality actually. So it's a step I am giving. And I'll share the material. That's IDVM channel you visit, please visit and hear lectures from there.
What is the expansion of IDVM?
ISKCON Daivarnashram Ministry, India.
Thank you.
I'll write IDVM. This is the channel name. Okay, what happened to Vidya Navi? This is the important sloka. That is only the main thing. Niscience. We should remove the niscience. This even so-called education, what we say, this is worse still are those engaged in the culture of so-called knowledge. This is so-called knowledge. This machinery knowledge, modern science is so-called knowledge. And engaged, worse still are those engaged in this. Who are in the avidya, that's okay, but on the name of so-called knowledge, people are even in the more and more, they are fallen actually. So that's why I explained this extensively. So you just read the remaining purports, then you will get in. So I will stop here. I'm so happy for all of your participation. Any questions? 7:30 already. Prasad Prabhu, are you okay?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. I am okay, Prabhu. So I generally think all abilities are given by Krishna and to serve Krishna's people. That's all. That's what I think, Prabhu.
All abilities means whatever he has given that, but these are all man-made things. Like you see, these systems, man-made systems, all are not given by Krishna. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachite Purnasya Madaya Purnameva Avashishyate. This so-called knowledge, so-called this, is a destructive. So Krishna, he gave the, what in Bhagavad Gita is saying. Bhagavad Gita is saying Kshanti Rajyavam, that means Sama, Dama, Tapas, Sojam, Kshanti Rajyavam. So Brahmana qualities are this. Kshatriya means is protecting, and Vaishya means Krishi, Goraksha, Vanijam, Vaishya Karmajavajam, Swabhavajam, and Sudra means Paricharya. Whatever he has given, that we should know. Don't think that anything is implemented and given by the demonic mentality. The systems or knowledge coming from the demonical thought process is not given by Krishna. So we should not think that it is Krishna given thing. So that is given by the avidya, that is coming from the rajoguna and tamoguna. And so like Mayavis, that means they practice the asuras, so many daityas, so many wrong knowledge, wrong technology and things. Do you think it is a Krishna's given thing? No. Krishna has given lifestyle, Chaturvarnam Maya system. He has given this Maya system, he is saying. I created this. But now you removed that. Annihilation of caste system, annihilation of Varnashram system is given by our so-called Ambedkar Baba. Papers he wrote. He is destroying the system. And but when the Varnashram system is defective, in especially in the Kerala, you can see the Brahmanas are too much So they were doing too much with the other caste people, and so, but that is a defective system of Varnashram system. We are not going to implement such a defective system. If hand is diseased, what do you say? You'll cut off the hand or you'll cure the disease. When Varnashram system got defect, then what you should do? You should cure the defect in that Varnashram system, but you should not remove the Varnashram system, which is given by the God. This is the wrong thing actually they did actually. In the present society, the Brahmanas exploited the other Varnas, and then after the Kshatriyas exploited other Varnas, then now Sudras are exploiting other Varnas. Sudra domination, that means cheating and robbery, all these are all domination. Sudra means qualities, not the caste. So that's why you don't think that Prabhuji, everything is given by the Lord. No. Is given by our passionate. That means this science and these are all not given by the God. This is the itching sensation, outcome of the itching of the intellectual itching. We should use this technology to remove the technology, to make people free from the technology, to preach. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Any questions? Any comments? Still you have any comment? Prasad Prabhu, you're okay?
Yes, bro.
Yes, please come. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for all of
Thank
you
you,
for
Hare
patience.
Krishna.
Prabhu,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
So don't take
Hare
any,
Krishna.
become a loyal servant of Srila Prabhupada. Try to take what is original philosophy given in his books and don't get compromised for any statement given by Srila Prabhupada. Don't think that it is not meant for us. And Srila Prabhupada follower means you should accept everything.
Yes,
Don't think that these are all bygone old age instructions and I don't need. No, he is telling to us only. So be loyal servants of Srila Prabhupada. So I all request all of you. Because of our conditioning, we are not able to do that doesn't, but you should at least accept that wholeheartedly and pray for Srila Prabhupada to get the ability to follow those. Then you are a sincere disciple. Then you'll be getting because of your loyalty, you'll be getting the mercy from Prabhupada and also from Krishna and other Vaishnavas. You can progress. So you should be a sincere people actually. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
jai. Jai Gaur Premanande.
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Shall I
Prabhu.
stop this? Krishna Kishori. Yes.
Yes, Hare Krishna, Babuji.
Hare
Thank you.
Krishna. Thank you. Thank you for your support.